where we're going, got no way of knowing, riding on the road to nowhere.
We go, let's go, and we'll all go together to Black Wild Mountain time, all around the blooming heather. We go, let's go, oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows among the purple heather. We'll go, let's go, and we'll all go together to Black Wild Mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. We'll go, let's go.
Good morning, and welcome back to Em's Adventure. Actually, should I say good afternoon, because it has taken me all morning to get myself motivated and to get out on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. To be fair, it was pushing it down earlier and I just had no motivation, but I am out. I am on my way somewhere, going up a different valley this afternoon. See how we get on. I shall catch you in a bit. My walk began at Alnham. Alnham is a hamlet and civil parish in Northumberland. It's about 14 miles west of Alnwick. The village stands on uneven ground at the foot of the southern outliers of the Cheviot Hills. The River Allen flows eastward through the village from its source in the Cheviots. The layout of the village appears to have been dictated by the river, and Alnham often suffered at the hands of Anglo-Scottish border conflict. Climbing out of the village, you are rewarded with spectacular views of Ingram Valley, Simonside and Thronton. And on a clear day, you can see all the way over to Alwynton. Well, the weather is coming. It keeps coming in and going out. I've just walked through the middle of the beagles on the hill, and all the chops and chopesses with the dogs. So that was interesting. It's beautiful, but it's pushing down constantly, on and off. There's the rainbow. I am back. I've just thought I'd do a little quick thing to the camera because I'm seeing the wind's died down, but every time I try and speak, it gets up again. But we are on Shepherds Road, heading up to Shepherds Cairn to have a look. Whoa! The clouds are looking very dark fast. I'll try and do a time lapse when I get up there. Interesting afternoon. Very interesting. Lots of history around here, which I will go into later on. Because being a local, you don't know everything. Once I got up onto the top of Northfield Head, I walked over towards Riddle's Plantation to get onto the Salters Road. Salters Road is an old drover's road, sometimes known as Thief's Road. It was used to transport salt from the coast to Scotland, across the Cheviot Hills.
Shelter from this storm.
On the 3rd of December 1863, a determined Eleanor, otherwise known as Nellie Heron, set off from her workplace at Alnham across the moors to her home at Hartside in the Ingram Valley, where her family waited for her. She failed to arrive and was later found frozen, seated on the stone where she had stopped to rest. Her memorial at the spot says simply that she departed. On Saturday, the 17th of November 1962, after returning from Rothbury Mart, Shepherds John Jock Scott and William Willie Middlemiss dropped off William Bullock at Castle Hill Farm. Then, against their better judgment, they attempted to reach home at Utley Shank, driving their tractor through a blizzard. They never arrived. Their fate was not revealed until late afternoon on Monday the 19th of November, when William Bullock was out tending his sheep. He reached Utley Shank and spoke to Mrs. Scott, who asked when they'd be home. Rescue parties including police, RAF, shepherds and farm workers began the search. The tractor was found abandoned and Jock's body was discovered buried under drifting snow near High Knowes. Late on Tuesday the 20th, he was half a mile from home. A few days later, Willie's body was found only 100 yards away from the site Jock had been found. The memorial cairn stands near the spot the two men were found. Shepherds Memorial and the Shepherds Cairn on top of the hill. But I mean, I was around the houses. I went off the map and off-roaded as per usual. Roll on now realises what it's like to come hiking with me. Don't always stick to the map. Like a bit of off-roading. But we're now on the Utley Road and the bloody cows at the end where the church is. I was talking to one of the fellas who was with the eagles before, and he says they're quite calm. Yeah. Man, whoa, it's turned out actually quite nice, and the wind's dropped off a little bit because I've come down, that's why I'm recording. The wind noise up there was ridiculous. Yeah, so I didn't bother. Hogton Law's behind me, and I did do a video, probably one of my first videos that I did was Hogton Law, and I was with Emma and my other friend, and we did a lot of fence jumping and bog hopping, and went off the map there. But I haven't gone up Hogton Law today because I've already done it. That was a blast from the past. Probably, yeah, I think it is one of my first YouTube videos. If it's still on there, it might not be. I might have taken it off. So I'm starving. It's 3 o'clock and I've just messed about up on the hills. Gorgeous. Whoever's on Cheviot today has got some fantastic weather. I nearly went up there this morning, but then I thought, nah, I've done Cheviot a lot recently, Windy Gale and what have you. So I thought I'd come this way. Unplanned, just got in the car and drove. Might have to pop into my ma and pa's on the way home, yeah. But Simonside's looking pretty nice at the minute. I wonder if I might have a little, I'll be heaving at Simonside the day. Maybe I might leave that for another day when it's not so busy, or maybe it's a night time walk, so yeah. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. I'm going to have something to eat. I might record some more and stop, because I think it's little dogs. Sorry, I'm distracted by the views. Just now the sun's come out and the rain stopped, and yeah, so that's Hogton Law there. I'm on the Utley Shank Road now. I went down the other side and had to come back up because I missed the turn off. So yeah, it's beautiful now. Just windy and cold, very cold. I didn't bring a thermal layer. I've got my wrap jacket. Sorry, I went a bit off there. I've got my wrap jacket, but I took it off because it was getting wet. So yeah. I hope it doesn't rain again. It looks like somebody said they were camping around here tonight. make sure you've got delta pegs, stay low. My advice, because it is pretty darn windy on the tops and it's going to get windier through the night, so just take care out there. I've just spied a wee footbridge down in this valley, so I'm going to continue down this road behind me and get onto the little footbridge, and that's my spot for lunch. Beautiful. That's a bit close. Heading down parallel to Spartley Burn, the skies turn blue and the sun shines through, giving me cracking views of the Simonside Hills. I spy the footbridge and decide to stop here for a very late lunch. Hello, back again. So we made it down to this little lovely little footbridge, and the footbridge takes you on a path to Hazelton Rig, it's called, which is a mile. But I've just seen a little hill. I'd quite like to climb that up there. So we're going to have lunch and yeah, go and do that. We're going to go up there. I'm saying way, that's the royal way in the Derg. So this is where we stop for lunch, by this little stream. And there's a footbridge. There's a lovely view of Hogden Law in the distance. Beautiful. Is called Castle Hill, and I'm just coming up to the top of it now, and the views. I'm going to go further. I'm just on the brow. That's so Here's a minute and so I'm on top of Castle Hill now. You can just see Fortin Hill over by Ingram. This was obviously, look at this, was a hill fort. Look at that. That is the remnants of it. What a place to have a castle. Look at this, you can see the ridges on the hill, like the furrows and stuff where the shape. Oh, I wish I had a bloody drone. Somebody needs to come up here with a drone and just drone footage it. Look at that, I'll get I'm assuming this is one of the outer walls. So this is a very good find. I knew Castle Hill was around here somewhere, but I didn't know it was actually called Fort. I'm gonna have a look when I get home, when I get a signal, and see. Look behind me. I don't know. Can you see that? Look at that. Look at the shape of it. It's just amazing. Northumberland was obviously the place that was getting raided constantly by folk. The sun's going to go down behind us. I've just noticed the clouds coming over Tribute. So, yeah, swings and roundabouts with the weather around here, I reckon. English Heritage carried out an archaeological survey and investigation of the Iron Age hill fort and its environs on Castle Hill. The principal monuments in the survey area are the Iron Age hill fort itself, with a sequence of overlying livestock enclosures and circular hut sites of probable Romano-British date, which continue east and northeast outside the hill fort. There's evidence for cultivation on the hill slopes during prehistoric Romano-British, medieval and later periods. Several trackways crossing the hilltop were also probably in use during this Romano-British period. On the northwest flank of the hill, pre-hill fort settlement is evidenced by a group of unenclosed huts which may date to the Bronze Age.
frozen in a crowded room full of strangers. Where
I'm going to head down now because I'm trying to save a bit of battery for the church and show you the church when I get back down. If I don't get eaten by these cows, see you soon. Or if the cows get me.
tell me this is not the end for us, for us. Hey, can you hear me wherever you are? I'm praying to angels and wishing on stars that we'll find each other no matter how far. 'Cause 5,000 miles is breaking my heart. You don't need to take the blame. We'll make it through this distant space somehow, someday. Hey, can you hear me wherever you are? I'm praying to angels and wishing on stars that we'll find each other no matter how far. 'Cause 5,000 miles is breaking my heart. And just your voice on the other end of the town.
Well, that's me back to the car. That was lovely. I've been up there quite a while considering it's not a massive walk. Maybe it's 8 mile I've done today this afternoon, but I've just messed about and took videos and photos and stuff like that. Bit hairy coming through that cow field. Actually, we went around the edge, had to climb over a barbed wire fence with the dog, and I had to lift him up, which is not very light, but no, all in all, a lovely walk. If you have stuck with me to the end, thank you very much. Much appreciated. It's always a pleasure and never a chore. Yeah, so hopefully everybody's doing all right. Oh, just while I think, oh, big mistake I made, didn't bring me gloves with us. You need your gloves up on the hills this time of year. Rookie error there, Emma. Other than that, splendid. Could have done with a base layer. Another base layer, sorry. Just because, yeah, standing around and doing photos and stuff was just not prepared. Be prepared, because if I'd got stuck up in them hills today, I'd be knackered. Just silliness, leaving, not thinking about stuff properly because I just couldn't be bothered this morning, but you know how it is. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for your support. I really do appreciate it. Haven't been out camping for a little bit, but I will be out soon. I'm just waiting to get some more kit. My sleeping bag is just not very good, so I need a new one. So yeah, I'm busy looking, well, saving some pennies to get a rab one or something. Just, yeah, not cheap, are they? With Christmas coming up. But yeah, I'll be out camping soon, or maybe it's a bothy or something. Yeah, hope everybody's all right, and sending lots of love. And just remember, if in doubt, just get out. Does you the world a good. Right, ta-ta for now. So this is the village of Alnham here, and you come into the village along here, and then you can park along next to the old church and the peel tower. Absolutely beautiful. Now there's a main road takes you up to Whitley Shank, and you can walk through there, but I didn't go up that way because I wanted to go up onto Northfield Head. So the path takes you up here through the plantation, which that isn't much of that left actually. And then this is where I saw the beagles. So up onto Northfield Hill, which is on the left here, and I took the path up this way on Salters Road, the little track. It's a grassy track, so you got to be careful because you don't actually get to the proper gravel track until you get further down into the valley. So then you come up here, and then I sort of went off here a little bit and then came back and carried on along here. And there's a Shepherds Cairn up on the hill here, which is the first of two. And then I had a bit faff around here. And then I was up over this way as well and came back. I was a lot of back and forward because it was just stuff I wanted to see. And then this all goes downhill into the valley where Uwickley Shank is. But I sort of was playing around this area. And what I was looking for was the memorial of the Shepherds, which is actually down this way. You've got to keep an eye out. I was on the right side of the fence and I kept going down with the fence on my left, and I just happened to look across and there I saw the memorial. It's quite big so you can't miss it, but if you're walking looking at the other side of the valley you'll miss it. So I had to go all the way back up, and then because you couldn't get through the fence to the gate, and then I crossed over and went in and had a look at the memorial, which is such a nice memorial. It's been I think they did a bit of money raising for it. I think everybody chipped in the village. There's a couple of stories about shepherds and folk that have been stuck up on the hill, because I mean yesterday was freezing. And then I came back this way and came down, and I followed Pigeon's Syke, which joins on to Spartleyburn. And I think this bit here was where I had a little pit stop for lunch. And then up onto here and around. I was going to go to Old Hazelton Rig, but I didn't. I wanted to go up this hill. So yeah, that's just a little rough idea of my route yesterday.
When you go, let's see go, and we'll all go together to Blackwell Mountain time, all around the blooming heather. When you go, let's see go, oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the